Hi, my name is Kevin Fernandez, and welcome to my channel, Gamers Genie. Today, we're going to do an unboxing video on Stuffed Fables. This game designed by Jerry Hawthorne and published by Plaid Hat Games. Now, this is a adventure book game, which means it's a role-playing game that takes place in a book. So instead of being like it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but instead of fighting, but this is for 7-year-olds, so instead of fighting like monsters and stuff, you just fight like nightmares and stuff, and you're cute little stuffed animals. So I'd think Toy Story if I was you guys at home. But anyways, that's enough talking about the game. Let's crack this nut open and see what's inside. Okay, so we got our box right here, and as you can see, it had on the cover, it's mostly got, it's like a night sky because this is taking place at night when this little girl is asleep, and we have all of our main characters up on the cover. So I think I know some of them. I believe this is Lumps, this is Theodora, Flops, Stitch, and Lionel. I don't know who this person is, but we'll see when we open up the box. And now we're going to flip this over. And I'm assuming this is going to be the main villain that you have to face. Like I said, this is for ages 7 and up. So if you have children that are 7 or up, probably even 6 or 5 could probably play this game. I don't know. I'll have to play it myself, and then I'll give my opinion about this. And I'll probably give my opinion, I don't know, on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. I don't know. It's like 60 to 90 minutes, so if you live in a place that gets snowed in a lot, this is probably a good game for you. It takes a long time, so what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the game. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut an incision at the front and the side. There, and I'll remove the X-Acto knife out. And that's the little girl that I was talking about. Okay, there might be some glare, and I'm going to try to open this. Okay, we're good. Well, this is embarrassing. The new games never open up when you first get them. I can get it. Most of this video will just be me trying to open up the box. Okay, I'm going to pull this back to me. Okay, there we go. We got it. Yay! New game. It's always tough to open it. No box fart, though. My partner Jordan is here. She's just behind the scenes this time, where she's trying to contain herself from not bursting out laughing. So it says I have to read this first. It says, this is the discovery deck. Do not rearrange or look through these cards. These cards are arranged and divided. So when I find the discovery deck, I can't rearrange them or anything. So this is the rule book. It tells us everything we need to know on how to play the game. It's got all the nice pictures so you can follow along. Cute little pig. We're going to move that aside. And here's all of our stuff. And we're going to this time I'm actually going to punch out this stuff because so I'm going to punch out this. Half of this stuff I don't know what it is. And I'm going to punch out all these little hearts. And I'll probably figure out where to put everything. Oh, I lost some stuffing. Just going to punch out these little hearts. And then I kiss them, make a wish, and then I put them in the little bear, and then the stuffing goes in. You know, you've all seen that those Build-A-Bear commercials. So I'm going to go for the stuffing now because I've already started. Stuffing! Okay, we're gonna bring up some speed. These are coming out very nicely. I've had games where some of the stuff you punch out takes forever to punch them out. These are actually very simple. It's almost like it was designed for children. These are speech bubbles. I wonder what that's for. Usually in comics and stuff, speech bubbles are when someone's talking. This looks like a toy chest. Bookmark. We got a bookmark, a wagon, and this is a thing. That's a thing. We're going to wonder what that thing is for. Oh, I forgot the stars. 4 stars. I think in hotel ratings, that's like mediocre. But I doubt that the stars have anything to do with ratings. So I'm going to clean this up. Hopefully there's a bag included. Probably should have. I probably should have checked through it, make sure that everything is hunky-dory. Okay, here's our. This looks like a normal book, but it's actually our game board. I'm just going to open it up and see. Here's one of the pages. You have to complete certain things to. There's rules for each one, and there's a story that comes with. Here's the story. Here's the area. I believe this is the starting page. So this is the room. Okay. Oh, good. There's bags. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to open up this bag because this is our characters. So let's see if I got the names right at the cover. So I was right. The teddy bear's Theodora, Stitch, Piggle. So that pig with the button shield and the rattle club is named Piggle. Lumpy, I was right. Lionel and Flops. I got all that right. So I'm going to put this back in here. They each have abilities and special powers. It's a bag, I'm assuming for the buttons or something. Here's all the figurines. I'm not going to open this up because I feel like something bad's going to happen. I'll probably take out one figurine so you guys can take a good look at it. I want to get I want to get like one of the main characters that you have. One of the stuffies, I believe they call them. Well, here's Theodora, and he's got a little sword, a widow sword, and he's got a widow scarf, so he doesn't catch a cold. Okay, so I'm totally gonna figure out how to put all this stuff back in. Here's some dice. I'm not gonna open this up because I don't want to add more. They're all different colored dice, orange, blue. I believe these are for different players, and I think that's the same thing for these buttons. And so, no, if you lost a button and one of those buttons matches that button, it's not for you to redo. Okay. And this deck, okay. There we go. This is the deck that they were talking about, and we can't look through this because it's part of the story, so we can't look through it, we can't rearrange it. Got to keep everything a surprise. That's the only deck we can't look through. I will open it up, but we can't look through it. So that's kind of a wah-wah moment. Okay, so we have here a ticking toy bomb, the troll ticket, trinket, troll trinket, junk in his trunk. So they all have like funny, goofy names because again, this is mainly the main target of the people playing this is. Oh, these are condition cards for the little girl, like sleeping, and then there's like restless, and then awake, and if she wakes up, then you lose. That's usually it. And then we have water, darkness, low visibility. We have different conditions, and here's some of the the villains you're gonna come across. There's a Crawley. It kind of looks like the guy from Toy Story in Sid's place. And then we have another villain. We have a lot of villains, but you know, Darkheart. Okay, so now we'll put these cards back, and I'll open up this little Widow deck. I'm gonna say Widow. I'm gonna do baby talk most of the time. Okay, now this doesn't have an easy open tab. I'm not holding that against it. You can't make everything easy open. I don't like how Jordan's having way too much fun backstage, behind the scenes. It's disturbing me. She's trying not to laugh, folks. We have a card called Worried. Oh, I guess these are all worried. Oh, nope, Scorched. Worried, Scorched. Scared. Soggy. Oh, she wet the bed. Courageous. Trapped. Angry. Angry, she wet the bed. Torn, because you're a stuffed animal. And Skrella's Mark. Okay, so now we're going to open up the next set of cards, and these should be your equipment cards, the stuff that you will be using to, and yes, this one also has an easy open tab. I'm loving this. It's making my job easier. Every game should have these easy open tabs. And these should be equipment cards. So we have a wrench, we have a cleaver. It's like, why are stuffed animals getting cutlery? Rubber bands, letter opener, kitchen knife. Again, where are they getting these cutleries? A meat mallet. That's, guess they went to the kitchen. Rusty scissors. Everything's like old and rusty. It's like, why is everything in this house old and rusty? That's weird. Kind of makes you wonder what the parents are up to. Cabin logs. Oh, Lincoln logs. I remember those when I was a kid. Frisbee. A lot of you, for those of you who are watching this with your kids, this is stuff I used to use when I was a kid before video games. Slingshot. Sand shovel. Archery set. Little girl's got an archery set. That looks like a terrible, terrible yo-yo. It's like it's something that made it past the defective people. Plastic helmet, clay lid, pleather vest. So there's the scarf, the blue scarf that Theodora has on him. We got a magic marker. Hope it's not permanent. Marbles. Don't want to lose those. You never want to lose your marbles. Jump rope. Backpack. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Squeak, squeak. Jacks. I ain't got jacks. Candy. Candy. Skateboard, because candy's so good, you gotta have two of it. Skateboard, a tricycle, a twicycle, a treasure map. Jack in the Box. Bum ba dum ba da bum ba da dum. Blocks, glue, wooden spoon, pop gun. And these are information cards that tells you what you do on your turn. So you draw dice, you find stuffing. Oh, now that I know what to do with this, now I think I know what to do with the dice, thanks to that card. Thanks to that turn order card. Thank you, turn order card. Well, this is the story deck. This is what tells us what's going on in the bedroom while we're wandering around. Ah, there it is. Gotta find the little slit thing. There we go. And I'll open this up. And I'm just gonna, so this is all the stuff that comes with that. I'm not gonna go too deep into that because we need to have some mystery for this game. Okay, and I'm gonna put this right here. And we'll put this over here. Actually, what I should do would be better is if I put this right here and then I put the deck right there. That should actually help it better. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this bag of dice because I want to try to make this cleanup for me as easy as possible. And I'm going to empty it out, throw that away, and I'm going to put it in this bag because I believe they should go in this bag. If they don't, then at least I know. And we tie it up, put that down there. We'll take all of our punched out stuff and I'll put it here. I'll probably put some plastic bags, get some plastic bags for that. And we'll put this right here. Got our characters, our character cards. We got our rule book. We'll put this back because I want to make sure that whoever plays this game, and if they're not playing it with me, they know not to touch that. Oh, forgot a star. And we're going to put the lid right back on here. And there we go. We got I got you guys a little sneak peek into Stuffed Fables. Well, there you go. A nice sneak peek inside Stuffed Fables. Now, if you want to see a how to play game on Stuffed Fables from Gamers Genie, of course. I know that there's probably a couple out there right now. But if you want some from me, I'm only going to do this by request because Plaid Hat, their rules can get a little crazy sometimes. I'm not saying that is discouraged. The rule book looks small enough, but I already have a game by Plaid Hat, and it's kind of crazy. If you want to, you can put that you want to see this taught how to play in the comments below, or you can message me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'll put a link in the description below. This is a really interesting game. I can't wait to play it. Be on the lookout for my upcoming how to play video on the game Photosynthesis. But until then, thanks for the views.